Hey y'all. Oh, today has been a testy day. And not for any really particular reason, but just because I don't know, it's just been one of those days. I have not taken a lot of orders again today. And it's not that they're not good orders. I just don't I'm tired. Y'all, I'm so tired. Let me tell y'all what I just did when I was at Kroger. Because this is how I know I'm tired. This is how I know I need to do something for myself. So I'm coming out of the store and there's a car coming up this way. I'm walking past the corral, like I'm right next to the corral, because I was gonna leave my basket at the corral and just take the bags and carry them to the car. And the space next to the corral is empty. So I see a car coming from, okay, I'm going, hold on. I'm going this way up the corral. I see a car coming this way trying to park on this side of the corral. And I was like, oh crap, because I'm in the way. So I was like, okay, I just took the basket and just threw it in the corral and ran to my car to get out the way. I forgot the bags. And I didn't even realize until I was at my car and I said, what did I come to the store for? And I said, oh my God, Ashley, if you don't go get them bags. And I'm wondering why the lady was looking at me like I was crazy. Yeah, I'm tired. Anyways, oh, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm like, I cannot believe I just did that. I was like, I need a nap. That's what I said. I said, I need a nap. And this guy, he was like, yeah, me too. I'm like, I need a nap because what am I doing? Y'all, and my hair, it just, I don't know, the way this weather want to be this way, want to be that way, it don't know what it want to do. And so I think I'm about to just put my hair back curly because I can't be walking around looking like this. I can't be walking around looking like this by the head. And I'm really tempted to just cut it all off. I really am. Me and Carrie was looking at some pictures of me from when I was in college. And she was like, oh my God, you chopped all your hair off? You didn't have any hair? I said, no, girl, I sure did. I remember it was my freshman year in college, y'all. I had went home. It was first semester. And when I went back home, I told my mom, I said, can you just cut it all off? Like, kind of like a pixie cut, but a little bit longer. I said, can you just cut it all off? And she was like, what now? She was like, you want to cut all your hair off? And I said, yeah, I want to cut it all off. And she was like, no, I ain't going to do it. I said, well, if you don't do it, I'm going to do it and I'm going to mess it up. So you might as well just cut it for me. And so she finally agreed and she cut it for me. And y'all, I was baby, cute. And so I'm really thinking about like cutting it all off again. The last time I cut it off, I was still at Target. It might have been like 2018, 2019, 2018, 2017 or 2018, the last time I cut it off. I'm gonna show y'all two pictures so y'all can see both times I cut it off. But I'm like, I be loving the short hair, and the short hair be low maintenance as it don't take as many products. Like I have to use a lot of products, like a lot of a product for my hair. Like, baby, especially when it's curly, I go through conditioner like crazy. So I'm like, I might just cut it all off. I'm sick and tired of it. Because like right now, I'm walking around looking like this. Yeah, I could have did something curly to it. Put a little slam little conditioner in it this morning. And then bam. But when it's longer, you got to go through and section it. When it's short, you just run your little fingers through it. Because it don't get all tangled up like how when it's long you do. Anyways. Y'all. Man. I'm always saying anyways, huh? Yeah, I don't be meaning to, but I do. It's a bad habit that I got. Oh, yo, man, it's crazy. I'm looking at these kids on this bus and I'm like, the way stuff is now is just, it's just not the same. And I mean, I know we all talk about it all the time, y'all. But when y'all really think about it, we used to be outside. Like, we was outside at a young age. And these kids don't even understand. Baby, I remember my brother and my cousins used to ride their bikes all the way across town. Y'all, we lived on the north side. I can remember people coming telling my mama that they seen them on the south side and the west side on their bikes. And you best believe they was back before the sun went down, though. Clock it, okay? But they have a whole adventure on them bikes and be gone. And we could do that without having to worry about what was going to happen to us. Like, well, I ain't going to say not having to worry, because we still was on alert, you know. But kids can't do that now. Sometimes I wonder if it's like, I feel like we got too lenient. We got too lenient. We made it okay for certain things. You know? Y'all get what I'm saying? We made it okay for people to be pedophiles. And I don't know if I can even say that word. I don't know if I should have said that word. But to be those, the P words. There you go. We made it okay for them to be those things, essentially. You know, and in us doing that, our children are the ones that had to pay for that, you know? Essentially, they're the ones that had to pay for that. When you really think about it. Like, kids these days are not kids. Like, there is some boys in my complex, now they be on the move. And I'd be like, worried. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'd be worried because I know, that there's so many pedophiles around here. I said it again. It's crazy because, like, you can't even really say stuff like that, you know? But it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. But where's she coming from? Boy, booed up. Anyways, y'all don't mind me. I'm just nosy. But, you know, I be worried. They be out and they be living and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I wish Carrie got to live like that, do the stuff. Because I'm telling y'all, we used to be everywhere, baby. We was walking to the store. And we used to be on foot everywhere. And I remember I used to tell my siblings, I used to be like, yeah, I don't really want to go with y'all no more. Because y'all have us in Timbuktu on foot. And, yeah, I don't really want to go with y'all. I'm okay walking down the block. You know, maybe even 5 to 10 blocks. But on the whole other side of town, on foot. Baby, who? Not me. Shoot. But I guess that really shaped us in ways, because I learned so much. Survival skills. And my poor baby, hold on, because that glare just didn't, I guess the sun didn't moved. Well, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hold on, let me see how I can set y'all up so that the glare don't affect, you can still kind of see it, but it's all right. But yeah, survival skills, because Carrie lacks survival skills, and it bugs me so bad. Because I be like, girl, what is you doing? What is you doing? Like, I be finding myself saying that, like, child, what is you doing? What is you talking about? Hold on, y'all. I cannot. My steering wheel is not straight, that's why. I can't just sit it on my steering wheel. The sun just had to move. It's 80-something degrees today in Texas. And I think that's crazy because it's about to be right back to cold. Oh, y'all get to, they tip just came through. It just reminded me. Guess who I got to deliver to again today? Catherine. Her husband's still not feeling well, so she placed another order today. I'm like, my girl. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna enjoy this little time. This little time that y'all know I gotta clock it. I gotta be on my P's and Q's at all times. When I see people around me, that's why I be because I gotta remember I'm in my car. Which actually I probably need to go get this order started just about in a minute. So I'm watching everybody and how they moving around me. Got to. Anyways, oh, perfect. I can hold it like this. But yeah, we used to really be out just living, and we learned so much, you know, about so many things. Like I was telling this kid, I say kid, he's not a kid, he's a man, but he's a lot younger than me. He's in like his early 20s. About how we used to have this store in Tulsa. It was called Mr. Gibbs. Y'all, you can go into the Gibbs. You can go into the store and you get a whole meal for like $2 plus something sweet. And when I say a meal, I mean you could get like, it was depending on what he cooked that day, like for the special. But sometimes it'd be like a hamburger. Sometimes it could be chicken. Sometimes it could be chili cheese dogs. It depends on what he cooked for the special. But my favorite was them chili cheese dogs. Okay, I've always loved me a good chili cheese dog. Okay, and I can hardly eat them now because my body just be like, girl, it ain't good for you. But anyways, so you would get that. You get the entree plus a side, whether it be fries or chips or whatever, a drink, and something sweet, whether it be a snack cake, a piece of cake, for $2. And it honestly might have been cheaper than $2. It might have been. Y'all remember when you could get a can of soda for 25 cents? Baby, I remember back then they used to tell us we used to be able to get a can of soda for 10 cents. Now it's 25 cents. And now I'm just like, now it's $3. Times have changed, man. Times have changed. And not necessarily for the better. I don't think necessarily for the better. When you look at us as a people, I don't think it's necessarily for the better. If you look at it as far as livelihood, quality of life, I guess you would say, you could say that that's for the better. But when you look at it from we don't use our brains as much as we used to. When you look at it from that standpoint, it's not for the better. Not at all. Yeah, we have advanced technology. Technology has advanced. But are we as a people advancing? Are we as a people growing? I don't feel like we are anymore. So, you know, there's that. But I'm like, I miss them days. You could go in with a little nickel and get a whole handful of candy for a nickel. Baby. Man. I was looking at my old bills from when I first got my first apartment, y'all, and looking at what my rent was. Me and my sister lived together, my youngest sister. We had a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and we had a kitchen area, the dining room area, living room area, all of that. And we paid $500, $525 to be exact, a month. $525 a month. And when I just had found something. I gotta see if I can find the video and I can show y'all. I had found something where because I've always been a type that I would write out all my bills. I always budget that way. I write out all my bills. I write out what I make. So then I can know what I got and how, like, that's how I was raised. That's what my mom taught me. She was like, always write out your budget. Always know what you're spending and everything, you know. And so I've always lived my life that way. And so when I go through my old journals and stuff and I find that stuff, I be like, can I have them old bills back? Can I have that old thing back? Can I have that old thing back? Like, can I please? Please, my baby, please help me, please. I want them old problems, but without them old problems. I want them old bills without them old problems. Because, baby, I remember that's about what I was making every 2 weeks, I think. Yeah. And now when I look at it, I be like, I make that in a day or two. We are constantly growing. Constantly growing. And I be thinking about that now. I be like, dang, I can remember when I would have prayed to be in the position I'm in now. And I would have wondered what it would be like to be in the position I'm in now. I can remember that. I can remember those times. And now that I'm in the position, and when I find myself being ungrateful, and when I find myself complaining too much, crying too much, or whatever it may be, I be like, girl, you remember when you was barely making $500 every 2 weeks? And you would cry because you had to pay them bills? And I remember, y'all, I used to have to choose between paying my bills and having something to eat. And I remember I was just crying. That's when I was working at the Target in the store. That's when I worked in store. I was literally barely making it, y'all. And by the grace of God, Target, the store, they used to actually feed us. So we would come in, we would have breakfast, some kind of breakfast or something. Whether it be cereal or they made something, because our HR used to experiment and be making sure. But we would have dinner, we have lunch, we have snack. Like, they always made sure that the people had something in the break room to eat. But I guess because they knew we wasn't really making our money. And but now it's crazy because they can't even legally do that technically anymore. Because what they used to do is, it was when Target first launched grocery. That's how long ago it was that I worked in the store. It was when they first launched grocery. When the stuff would be about to expire, they could pull the stuff off the shelves and feed it to us, like give it to us, so then it wouldn't go to waste, instead of donating it to charities and stuff like that. But now they can't even legally do that. So thanks. It's not like I'm still there, but I'm like, thanks, because there's still people now that are struggling. Even though they are making more, bills are more now. So they're still struggling to eat and I've encountered them. I've encountered them. So, but anyways, yeah. And so I can remember those days where I would be like, man, I wonder what it would be like to even make $2,000 a month. Y'all, in my mind, that just hit me. I was not expecting it to hit me like that. That just really hit me. A wave of gratitude really just hit me, like right as I was about to say that. Dang. I was about to say, if the old me could see me now, she'd probably lose her mind. If the old me could see me now, she'd probably lose her mind. Like, girl, you making how much a month? 7,000, 6,000, 8,000. Y'all had a month where I made almost $8,000 a month. I can't even believe that. I'm still wrapping my mind around like, that really happened. I made over $7,000 in 1 month. That's freaking crazy. If the old me could see me now. If the old me could see me now. Dang, I cannot believe that just came over me. I was not expecting that to come over me like that. And I ain't even done yet. I ain't even done yet. Dang. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. It's 3:30. Let me go ahead and get this order started so I can get it delivered to her, because then I gotta get to Carrie, take her to get a gift for this impromptu birthday party we going to tonight. I was just told about it this morning. And after, but she has tutoring tonight, so we gotta go to tutoring, and then she got the birthday party. So I'll probably come back after when she's in tutoring, because she's in tutoring for a whole hour, and I'm not gonna have nothing to do. So I'll probably come back and talk to y'all. Heck, maybe I'll even go live. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll be back. Well, I guess for this video, it's goodbye. I'll talk to y'all later. See y'all in the next one. Bye.